And welcome back. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. That was Jerry Cantrell, my song. Really awesome. Boggy Depot was really awesome. I kind of liked when he started doing his own stuff after Alice in Chains kind of buckled for a while. While I do love Alice in Chains, I'm under no delusion that Jerry Cantrell is pretty much the creative force behind it. While Lane Staley's voice was great, sorry man, Jerry Cantrell, he's pretty much responsible for all of that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we're playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon, and hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. Oh, a Twi'lek corpse. What is it doing out here? I will sort through it. Give me some... Oh. How about I whoop your ass? How about I just whoop your ass? How about I walk up to you and just whoop your ass? There we go. Your turn. Oh. Looks like I might need a health kit coming.
You asked for...
Damn, Karth. Oh shit, that guy just he's like, oh man, you're not my threat. What are you talking about, dude? I just whooped your butt. What's here? Volker base entrance. No, that was just Jerry Cantrell, yeah, so... even before Alice in Chains broke up, Lane Staley was so unstable that it was like impossible for them to really do anything. Their last live show, which I believe was the MTV Unplugged, which is funny too because like on the MTV Unplugged at the very end of it, Lane Staley was like, "Wow, this is the best show we've done in 5 years," and Jerry Cantrell's like, "Lane, this is the only show we've done in 5 years," and Lane's like, "Well, it's still the best." You don't like watching the Unplugged? I liked it. I liked it. I mean, yeah, Lane Staley was a fucking zombie during it, but I thought it was a really good, like, Angry Chair was a really good, translated over to acoustic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. And then, you know, I mean, you were essentially watching Lane Staley in the last throes of his life, really. So, yeah, it was pretty sad. But I did like Mad Seasons. I did like the stuff that he did with Mad Seasons. It was really awesome. Even though there was no influence from Cantrell in it, but it was still awesome. But, I mean, ultimately, Jerry Cantrell was pretty much the creative talent behind it. He was the one that came up with pretty much all the sound, all the backing vocals, the monotonic type chanting. That was all him. No, that's fine. Yeah, it's a really good album. Jerry Cantrell's solo stuff is really awesome. Boggy Depot and Degradation Trip. Dude, I don't want to play Pazik. No, I'll be going, dude. I don't want to play Pazik. Shut up. Yeah, Degradation Trip was even... Man, I don't know, man. There was a lot of depression in Degradation Trip because it was, I mean, it was obviously Jerry Cantrell trying to deal with the slow death of his friend, so there's a lot of songs that are obviously about Lane Staley on it.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrud. Are you a Pazaak player, by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina.
Yeah, there's one song on Degradation Trip called 3132, which basically is about Lane Staley, his meteoric rise and then fall. It's utterly depressing. You know, you were voted the best or most likely to succeed. Didn't take more than a few years to see that through. Now you're voted the most likely to end up dead in a hotel room. You know, it's fucking it's down there, dude.
If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the upper cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
But I haven't listened to the newest Alice in Chains album, but like Black Gives Way to Blue, another album which I know has songs on it about Lane Staley, especially Black Gives Way to Blue, that song itself.
Go away.
Uh-oh. Yeah, one of my favorite songs on Boggy Depot is "Cut You In." It's really unique because he uses a chromatic scale in it, which is really unusual in pop music.
Two.
Yeah. Yeah, he had serious mental health issues. Yeah.
Three.
Uh-oh. I always kind of fed off the emotions of music from that era because, honestly, it made me feel better.
Go away.
Okay. I'll be going now.
Smart.
See you later. Yeah, man, music from that era, just the fact that it had taken a dark turn kind of helped me through a lot of my own shit, honestly. Lower Terrace Citizen?
This gang war's getting out of hand. Vulkars aren't just attacking the hidden Becks anymore.
Yeah, the Counting Crows are probably one of my favorite, all-time favorite bands because, I mean, dude, Adam Duritz just fucking, he encompasses the angst of that era.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the twin-neck dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. Don't worry, honey. Alien
Head
girls
tails?
aren't really my thing. I'm
That's
much
gross.
more interested in an attractive female of my own species.
With me, I have a problem like channeling my own emotions, probably because of my autism. And songs like that, while I do find them hard, they allow me a release that I normally don't get from just everyday life. It helps me just kind of pour it out and, you know, burn it out to where I can get back to, you know, melancholy and then eventually recovery, you know? So I honestly have to say bands like Alice in Chains and Counting Crows and Tonic and a lot of bands from that era pretty much helped me get through the angst of my late teens and early 20s. Called you an empath? You know, and that's always what I thought I was. I thought I was empathic for the longest time. Just come to find out that because of my autism, I have a more sensitivity to the emotions around me. I can because I pay greater attention to everybody and their, you know, facial expressions and their mannerisms. I tend to read people a lot easier than most people. I don't take that for granted. You're the guy who put a bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Yeah, with me, I have a near impossible time maintaining long-term friendships. because I can't be social for extended periods of time. I've developed a very, like, extrovert type personality when I really want to, which is why I do well on streaming, and I've always been kind of like somebody that, you know, people want around in their parties and stuff like that. I did a lot of socializing when I was young, but the problem is being that I have autism, being that I have ADHD, and being that I'm just generally an introvert, it drains me like there's no tomorrow. So as I've gotten older, I've found that I have less tolerance for going through what I need to go through to maintain friendships. So yeah, empath. That's some it's some rough stuff. I really don't like. I don't now that I've had time to contemplate it. I've gotten older. I really don't like having the feeling that I know what other people are feeling. And not to mention, on top of that, sometimes it can just be downright wrong, and it makes my feelings react so strong that sometimes I may misread, because, I mean, there are people like me out there who their emotional reactions don't match how they're reacting inside, or they require some context or explanation. So there are times where I will totally misread somebody because how they react externally doesn't imply how they react internally. And I've literally turned and started avoiding people because how they reacted to me in certain situations made me feel so uncomfortable. Yeah, exactly. Dude, when I found out the whole autism thing, I mean, I had never really thought about it when I was younger. The only thing that I knew about autism was what was that one show, Life Goes On or something? I mean, I didn't oh, wait a second, that movie with Dustin Hoffman, too. I mean, I didn't really know anything about it. And once I actually got to the point to where I started suspecting it and ADHD, I started reading about it, and I'm like, wow, holy shit, dude, this is everything, every problem I've ever had is being explained by this shit. I want the bounty on Dia's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
Take that bounty off of Dia's head or you're a dead man.
You're threatening me? I work for Davik Kang. If you kill me, you'll be signing your own death warrant. Do us both a favor and don't waste my time with stupid threats.
I guess you won't look like man enough to do it yourself.
If I let her get away with it,
damn it,
I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with her life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness.
No problem, no problem. Here's 200 credits. Now get that bounty removed.
Don't worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've always really dug emotional music is, like I said, it basically allows me to release that stuff because... What? I was always taught to bottle it up when I was a kid, so...
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo. Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face? Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't interrupt his shrimp.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Oh my god.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun. So I guess we're talking to you.
Say,
Hey, Mission.
I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Oh, well, thank you. Hey, we speak the same language.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar.
Did I just call what she was speaking
The streets
English?
down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need,
How do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek How do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin end up as best friends?
we just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
Can I ask you some questions?
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Oh, yeah? What about Calo Nord?
Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill
He's
people
killed
just
more
for trying
people
to
than
talk to
Cecil
me.
B.
He
DeMille.
hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
So, tell me about Davik.
Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course,
It's like the Millennium
this is all
Falcon
just
wannabe.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
if Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the exchange.
Fair enough. Tell me about the Lower City gangs.
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes
Fair enough.
Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Beck. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
So, why did Breck leave the Hidden Becks?
When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But
Oh.
Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkars, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of Terrace. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Vulkars' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane.
Okay. Well, I'll be going now.
Going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
Aww. Let the guy finish his shrimps.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Ooh, some XPs. So, did we miss anything over here? Don't get stuck on Karth. Stuck on Karth. We got dancers. We got people sitting in chairs that look like they don't want anything to do with me. We got flourishes. Let's see. More people in chair. Ooh, look at the hole in the wall, dude. Y'all need to fix that shit. This is a dump.
What a dump! What's that from?
Okay. What the hell are you? Oh my god, dude. Oh, sorry. You're kidding? You do realize you're that creature's ass, right? Of course you look fucking strange. But I didn't mean to offend you. I just came to stare at the freak. No, I want to ask you some questions. What planet are you from? Four ears create the true sound. Wow, dude, you're a poet. What kind of creature are you? Herr Dwang? And you tell me about your home world? Oh, fair enough. I notice your other head doesn't say anything at all. Okay, so only the butt head talks. Fair enough. What do you know about Terrace? Okay, fine. Yeah, they are fucking racist here, aren't they? Okay, well, later. Understood. That was a weird conversation. I'll call him Butthead. I guess his friend is Beavis. So, what do we got here? Terra Citizen, Lower Terra Citizen. Lower Terra Citizen. Oh. We got ourselves another hut with some bounty hunters. Let's save a game. Now would be a good time to save a game. Let's see. 10, 9, let's delete game 3. There we go. New slot, save. Thorn 11, no, 12. We're on 12. Okay. Hey, you, how would you like to talk? Okay. Why don't you have a partner? Well, that sucks.
Wanga kun biskin ba mularag choni yun tun gigi either dwana.
Jesus. You're not having really good luck, are you? Maybe I could be your partner.
We team borang thong mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije.
Maybe you shouldn't have kicked your last two partners out. Maybe I'm good enough to get you through your audition. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I can't. What other choice do you have? Oh. Well, I guess there's that. Later. I guess I'm not going to do that one. Can't persuade my way through it. Did I not? Fucking... This is my persuade. Oh, hey, I haven't put anything in persuade. Well, that would fucking... That would cinch it. Bibs Cerule. Hey, Bibbly, what's going on? Oh. What are you talking about?
Ci gratulo da pograshi onion kompa cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ida patisa batua kacha tutong. Bagrasha kon tichaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jitbungarantang.
Dude, last place I lived in, we had a dog that anytime there was a fly in the house, the dog would like freak out. He'd like get all shaky and everything because he couldn't handle it. The flies, I guess he had like a bad experience, or maybe he was stung by a bee, I don't know. But anytime there was a fly in the house, he would just start shaking and it would make the other dog nervous. It was...
Bagrasha kon tichaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jitbungarantang.
Yeah, no, when I first moved in, there were a lot of flies in this house, but ever since I cleaned it up a little, it hasn't been that bad. But the cats here absolutely love them. They will play with them forever. Where is her partner? So what? Maybe I could help her out. Oh, I already asked. I wonder if Parth has a better persuade skill than I do. Persuade. That'd be a negatory.
I'm here.
Sorry, Karth, you're useless. Bounty hunter. Hey, Holden, how's it going?
What do you want now? This whole thing with Dia is over, so we don't have anything to discuss.
I guess not.
Hate to see a pretty lady leaving, but you ain't the only girl in this place. I guess I'll go back to enjoying the dancers.
Yeah, because they're gonna fucking let you get near them. Hey, Zax, how's it going, you big hut bastard? Bounties. Information? Gurney said I should... No, not that. You work for Davik? Oh, gotcha. So, Davik posts bounties in a government office? Is that even legal? Oh, that makes sense. Tell me about the bounties. Okay, what about them?
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of the victims.
Our skill checks are all in sexism.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
Okay, chut-chut. Yeah, I don't like having a big shaggy beard, especially when my mustache. Normally I'll shave off my mustache because I can't stand it when it starts poking my bottom lip. But I trimmed it straight across. I do the smile trim where I just kind of put like a smile on and make it like straight, and then I take my electric razor and go, and that's how I do it. But it's annoying. And as far as the sides go, I don't know. I don't like it when it gets too shaggy. I did it for a while when I went to school because it was hard to deal with. Arnold, yeah, it is kind of a fake little smile. Let's see. How do I collect credits? Davik's bounties sound more like contract killings. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I guess we're going to take a short break here. We'll be back to this conversation with Pizza the Hut once we get back. I'm going to leave a break with... I don't know why my mind just suddenly blanked. Jerry Cantrell. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We're currently playing Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic. If you like what you're watching, make sure you give us a follow down below. Or if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, we post these anywhere between a week to a month after they air on Twitch. Come join us on Twitch. It's a lot more fun. We can talk live. Or you can join us on our Discord server. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with Jerry Cantrell for a couple minutes while I stretch my bones, and I will be back.